So, I wanted to come on here for a minute and talk about something called the prison allegory. And it runs something like this: man's situation in this world is essentially that of a prisoner. So, not everyone's aware of this, though. Not everyone's hip to the fact that they're really in prison. But if you realize this, if a man was to wake up one day and realize that he was in prison, what could he possibly hope for in life? Now, if he's a rational man, he can't really hope for anything else other than to escape. So he starts thinking about escaping. And pretty soon he realizes that he cannot do it alone. You can't escape from prison alone because it's too complicated. You need to make plans. You need to find tools and hide them and, dig little holes in the wall that you hide behind your refrigerator or whatever. I mean, everyone's seen some Prison Break movies before, and they're all based on true stories, and that's the truth of it. You can't escape by himself. So you've got to find the other people who also want to escape. Now, then you also realize that not everyone can escape. This is another way that some people go, we're all going to get out of here. None of us are free until all of us are free. But then pretty soon you realize that that's not really possible either for a couple of reasons. One simple reason is that not everyone else really realizes that they're in prison. So even in a literal prison, this is the case. There's a lot of people in there that are like, they've just kind of decided, yeah, well, this is it. I'm going to be in prison. I'm a prisoner. I'm a criminal. They've accepted that they'll be in and out of there all their life, or maybe there forever. They've given up. And the other reason not everyone can escape has to do with cosmic reasons, reasons of cosmic balance. Quite simply, it would be too obvious. In the literal sense, it would be too obvious. So there's never like that never happens during prison breaks. There's not where it never happens where everyone escapes, because then it just turns into a riot and they call in the National Guard or riot guns or whatever and put it all down. And then everyone goes back to where they were after they, burn some things and kill a few people. And then everything goes back to normal, where everyone is once again a prisoner. So an individual cannot escape by himself, nor can everyone escape. But a few can escape. A few can slip under the radar, and they can work together and exchange resources to make it all happen to get out of there. So there's a couple of things that correspond with this. One is that I always think of is Timothy Leary. One time, Timothy Leary was talking to his students and talking about, the eight circuit model of the brain, objective consciousness. One of his students said, "So, what if, so I wake up, what then?" Now I'm awake. What do I do? What do I do with it? What's the point? And Timothy Leary said, find the others. That's what you need to do. You need to find the others who also have awoken and also wish nothing more than to escape. Another great recent example of this is the film The Matrix. Anyone seen that movie? So what happens in The Matrix? Due to connecting with the right people, Neo awakens by finding the right influences, which were left there for him by a school. He then awakens and, with help of the others, gets out of the matrix. And, these people that put together the matrix, obviously they put together lots of, like, esoteric ideas and stuff. A lot of these ideas come from schools originally. That's interesting. Listen to them dogs.